Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here. In today's video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be talking through prize picks for today and some of my favorite picks on prize picks for today's slate specifically. This was a video idea, video series that I kind of came up with right before the All-Star break. This is something that been wanting to do, honestly. I really have been playing on prize picks a lot, ever since I partnered with them. Been playing on their site pretty much every day, been providing content for prize picks over on Patreon. And now I wanted to kind of transition and start to provide prize picks content on YouTube as well for all of my YouTube followers. So this video series is going to kind of be like a short form video. I'm not going to try and make these videos too long. They're going to be probably 10 to 15 minutes most days. Usually depending on how many games there are, will kind of depend on how many picks I give out in this video. Right now, when I'm making this video, I'm recording this Wednesday afternoon. We have a 7-game slate for Thursday. I've got 4 picks kind of circled that we're going to talk about in this video. But as always, if you guys want more of my favorite plays on prize picks along with the entries that I'm playing myself, I do share those over on Patreon. So if you're interested in becoming a Patreon member, you can check that out. It's linked down below in the description. But we got 4 picks to talk about that I do like for Thursday's slate. As always, guys, if you enjoy these videos, make sure to hit that like button down below. The plan as of now is to make these videos daily, along with the videos that I already post on my channel, my DFS videos for DraftKings and for Yahoo. I'm still going to be making those along with prize picks videos each day. Now I am getting this video done early just because the props have been available for a while now. We've had a week off, so the prize picks has been able to post their props up, and they're basically their entire board. Almost their entire board is posted right now. They'll still have to get like fantasy point projections posted and everything, but they've got a lot of props up as of now. So I've got 4 picks that I'm going to share with you guys that I do like for today's slate. Now, just always hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys have not yet. And if you're new here, if you have not signed up for prize picks, I know probably most of you already do play on prize picks, but if you are new and you want to check them out, you can sign up and use code NOAH, and prize picks will give you a 100% match on your first deposit when you do sign up with my promo code. And if you want, you can sign up, deposit with my code, and then you can tail the picks that I give out in this video. We're going to give out 4 picks specifically. We got 2 points props that I like, and then 2 rebound props that I like. And we'll start off with the points props. So one of the points props that I like for today, if you look at the last 5 games for Devin Booker, it doesn't really look that good. You pull up just his last 5. You don't want to look at the last game, because the last game, that was the All-Star game. We're not going to look at that one. But the last 4 games before the All-Star game, Devin Booker has gone under his points prop. But there's some big news coming out of Phoenix right now. Chris Paul has been ruled out for the rest of the regular season. He's basically going to miss up until the playoffs. Cameron Payne's also out for Thursday's game as well. I thought Cameron Payne would play. We actually got reports that Cameron Payne was expected to play Thursday, but he just got ruled out shortly before I started recording this video. So no Cameron Payne, no Chris Paul for Thursday's game. I mean, we should see a really big role for Devin Booker. Devin Booker has been really good, on a points per minute basis with CP3 off the floor this year. They haven't played a ton of minutes this year, because I think this is actually the first game this season that CP3 has missed. CP3 has yet to miss a game this year, but he has played 180 minutes this season without Chris Paul and without Cameron Payne on the floor. And Devin Booker's got a 34% usage rate. Fantasy points per minute have been really good. His points, usage is going to be there. And that's what we want. We want guys that are going to take shots, that are going to, have the ball in their hands. And that's what Devin Booker's role is going to be, with CP3 out right now. So I think over 27.5 points is very doable for Devin Booker. I think usage is going to be there. Shot attempts are going to be there. We know the minutes are going to be there as well. We've seen Devin Booker play huge minutes in close games. Lou Dort still out for OKC, which I think is a little boost for Devin Booker. He won't have to worry about Lou Dort, chasing him around, harassing him on the defensive end. So over 27.5 points for Devin Booker is a prop that I do like quite a bit today with CP3 out. And honestly, if you wanted to take his assist prop as well, over 6.5 assists, I don't hate that either, because you do look at the assist rate. His assist percentage is almost 30%, with CP3 and Payne off the floor. I think there's a good chance that they do start Devin Booker at point guard. They could maybe start like Elfrid Payton, but I think they're probably going to start Booker at point guard. He's going to be the primary ball handler, and then they're just going to get like another shooter out there. So they might start Landry Shamet, they might start Cam Johnson, but Booker's role should be really good. He should have the ball in his hands a lot. I think he can hit 27.5 points. I think he can get us 28 points. I think he can get us 7 assists as well. So if you want to take his assist prop, don't hate that either. PRA, that's something you could take too. 38.5 points, rebounds, assists. I think Devin Booker's just going to crush today. I think he's going to hit all of his props. So points, rebounds, assists, whatever you want to take, PRA. I really like all the overs on Devin Booker today. That's one prop I like quite a bit on prize picks. And then another points prop I like a lot, it's Anthony Simons over 23.5 points. So we actually saw this prop go up a little bit. We got some surprising news out of Portland that Yusuf Nurkic is going to be out for 4 weeks. So no Nurkic for Portland. I don't know if that changes Simon's role too much. I think there will be more usage available. If you do look at Portland's usage just ever since the trade deadline, man, Anthony Simons, I mean, he's just been like a complete stud ever since the trade deadline. No Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum not on the team anymore. Like, Anthony Simons has completely taken over. He's had over a 30% usage rate. His points per 36, he's averaging almost 30 points per 36 minutes. So, he's been crushing these last few games. You can, pull up the last 5 and see that for yourself. 29, 30, 31, and 31 points over his last 4 games right before the All-Star break. Matchup against the Warriors, I don't think it's that bad. Like, the Warriors, I mean, they're a good defensive team, but they do play at a fairly fast pace. In terms of pace, I think they're actually, like, towards the top of the league. Golden State, I know at the beginning of the year they were towards the top of the league. They've kind of fallen down a little bit. They're middle of the pack in pace right now. But I still think it's a pretty good spot for Anthony Simons. The usage should definitely be there, especially without Nurkic now. Like, Nurkic is a high-usage player, so getting Nurkic off the floor is just going to allow for even more opportunity for Anthony Simons. His shot attempts have been there. I mean, you can look at his game log. He's got like 20-plus shot attempts, I want to say, in like all those games. Basically, all those games that he scored over 24 points, he had 23, 23, 24, and 18 shot attempts. So he's shooting the ball a ton. He's taking a ton of threes. He's a really efficient shooter. It's a decent matchup, I think, against the Warriors. As long as Portland can keep this game close, it's probably because Anthony Simons is, crushing like he has been. I think over 23.5 points for Anthony Simons. Another pick that I like on Prizepicks, those are 2 points props you can definitely take that I feel pretty good about right now. And then 2 rebound props I like quite a bit. So these are rebounds. Normally rebounds are not something that I bet on that often, but there are 2 rebound props I do like for today. First off, DeAndre Ayton over 10.5 rebounds. So Ayton's, his minutes, really ever since he came back from injury, he came back from injury early February. His minutes have really not been that good. Like, he hasn't played over 30 minutes in like basically the entire month of February that he played. He returned from injury on February the 1st. He was out for about 2 weeks, and then his minutes were 28, 24, 24, 23, 30, 27, 25, 30, and then 27. So he's only eclipsed 30 minutes twice, like out of almost like his last 10 games, I want to say. But now, you get a full week to rest. Obviously, the All-Star break, these guys are coming back from the All-Star break, so they had a full week to rest, to get ready for this game. I think we could see Ayton's minutes start to get back up to, like, the mid to high 30s. Earlier in the season when he was, full strength, he was playing 33, 33, 34 minutes, 33, 36 minutes. Like, I think we might see Ayton start to get back up to 33, 34 minutes, now that he's had a full week to rest during the All-Star break. I love the matchup here against OKC, especially for rebounds. If you actually look at DVP is not something that I weight too heavily, but if you actually look at the center position in terms of rebounds allowed to centers, the Thunder are actually second in terms of most rebounds allowed to the center position. Over 17 rebounds per game they allow to centers. And if you actually look at the advanced stats, if you look at their rebound percentage, in terms of offensive rebound percentage, defensive rebound percentage, and just rebound percentage in general, I mean, they're towards the bottom of the league. They're 25th in rebound percentage. In terms of, on the O glass, 23rd in offensive rebound percentage. Like, this is just not a team that rebounds well. They don't really have any good defensive big men like Derek Favors, Isaiah Roby. I mean, these are going to be the guys that are going to be in the paint trying to stop Ayton, and I just don't think they're going to really have much success. And I think last time these teams actually did play earlier this season, I think Ayton had 12 rebounds. I'm going to look that up real quick. He had 12 rebounds in 30.5 minutes. So, man, I think if Ayton plays 30 minutes, pretty likely he can get us 11 rebounds. I think we could see his minutes get back up to like 34, 35 minutes. And if he plays 35 minutes, I feel pretty good about Ayton getting us 11 rebounds. So over 10.5 rebounds for DeAndre Ayton. That's another pick that I like. Those are 3 picks you could take. And then the last pick, the 4th pick that I have a lot of interest in, this is kind of with the Nurkic news. Whenever we got word that Nurkic was out, they did bump up Anthony Simons' points prop. I think it was at 22.5 before. It's up to 23.5 now. But they didn't really touch anything else. I think over 6.5 rebounds for Josh Hart. Josh Hart, he's a really, really good rebounder. He's kind of like a guard/forward. On the season, he's averaged like almost 8 rebounds per game. His rebounds, ever since he got traded to Portland, like they haven't been as good. He's only played 3 games with the Blazers. He's gotten 1 rebound and then 7 and 7 rebounds in those 3 games. But on the season, he's averaging over 7.5 rebounds per game. Again, he's always been a really good rebounder, and I think not having Nurkic out there is going to be really good for Josh Hart. Nurkic is a guy that really, really dominates on the glass. He gets a lot of boards. Nurkic is always under the glass, are always under the rim, grabbing boards. And a lot of times you'll see Nurkic take boards away from, some of these other guys. I mean, this could definitely be a spot where Josh Hart gets like 9 or 10 rebounds. We've seen a lot of games this year where Hart's gotten like double-digit rebounds. Obviously, his role is a little bit different now in Portland than it was when he was on New Orleans. But he's always been a really good rebounder. I think not having Nurkic out there is going to be really good for Hart in terms of rebounds. I think there's going to be more rebound opportunities for guys like Josh Hart, for Justice Winslow. Right now, they don't have any props available for Justice Winslow, but I think if you wanted to take like Justice Winslow's rebound prop, that could be something you look to as well. I like this spot quite a bit for Josh Hart. Golden State's a team that we know they're okay playing small. Like if this game goes small, I think there's a good possibility that we could see like Josh Hart play maybe the 4. And we could maybe see like Justice Winslow play in the 5. That would be really good for Hart's rebounds. I think getting 7 rebounds for Josh Hart is pretty doable here, especially without Nurkic, with how many minutes he's been playing for Portland ever since he got traded there. I like over 6.5 rebounds quite a bit for him. So these are 4 picks I like for Prizepicks today, kind of at first look. Again, I'm recording this video on Wednesday afternoon, so their entire board is not posted yet, but they do have a lot of props available, and these are 4 picks I like quite a bit. Over 27.5 points for Devin Booker, over 23.5 points for Anthony Simons, over 10.5 rebounds for DeAndre Ayton, and over 6.5 rebounds for Josh Hart. We discussed why I like those picks. If you guys want to play all 4 of these picks together, I mean, you can kind of choose how you want to play. Obviously, if you do a 4-pick power play, it's a little bit risky. You have to get all the picks right, but if you do get all the picks right, you do win 10 extra money. Or you can play it safe. Maybe take 2 of the 4 picks and do a 2-pick power play, or take 3 of the 4 picks and do a 3-pick power play. You can kind of choose how you want to play these 4 picks, but these are 4 picks I do like at first look of this Prizepicks slate. And again, if you guys want all my favorite plays on Prizepicks, if you want to get access to the entries that I'm playing myself, that I'm putting my own money on, I give those out on Patreon. If you're interested in checking out the Patreon, you can do so. It's linked down below in the description. But that's really it for this video, guys. I know it's a shorter video, but I do want to keep these videos kind of short. Just kind of talk through a couple of my favorite picks on Prizepicks each day. Hope you guys enjoyed, though. Hit the like button if you did enjoy. Hit the subscribe button as well. Again, if you're new to Prizepicks and you have not checked them out yet, you can actually sign up with my promo code NOAH. That will give you a 100% match on your first deposit up to $100. And if you do sign up for Prizepicks, you can obviously tail the picks I give out in this video. You can get access to the Patreon content. You can see all the plays I provide over there. But I wish you guys the best of luck tonight. Appreciate you watching the video. Hopefully you guys enjoy these, Prizepicks videos. I do plan on making these rest of the season. Hopefully they will be something that you guys, enjoy watching. And hopefully we can win some money on Prizepicks rest of the season. Best of luck tonight, guys. We will see you in the next video.